Yo, what is up, guys? BN Bros back with a little bit more BattleNations content. Since it's popular these days to rank stuff on a tier list, I thought it'd be cool. And since no one's made one before, I thought it'd be cool to make a tier list for some of our favorite and least favorite units from BattleNations.
Yeah, I mean, we put together what we think is a pretty decent list. Obviously, not everything can be included. There are a ton of units in the game, but we got plenty, so we're just going to rank them and briefly talk about each one and why we put them where we did.
Yeah, so just to start out, we already have our first promotional unit on the list or whatever. And we have the Arrow Jetpack. So I remember specifically during boss strikes, this thing would be like, you would always slap at least one down.
Yeah, definitely early.
Because I remember the large attack would just do so much damage.
Yeah, no, it was definitely solid. I mean, what are you thinking? I'm thinking
since people use it consistently in actual boss strike formations.
I would put B, but
I don't know, either B or A.
I never once you got to top rank 70, you never really saw them anymore.
Yeah, it'd be rare. It'd be good for taking down airships, but I don't think it was that often that people would do that in boss strikes. Next we have, this is kind of encompassing. So a couple of these units on the list, a bunch of them just sort of encompass all the units from that area. So with the heavy Arctic tank here, I would say it encompasses just basically all the Arctic tanks. I think there were only two, or maybe three, but yeah, this thing was just trash.
Yeah, it was trash.
I specifically remember this thing consistently missing laser tank almost level.
Right.
Same with the Arctic Troopers. These
no
were just awful. I hated that whole Arctic update in general.
Yeah, the Hunter, I'd say honestly the Hunter was pretty decent. Early
game you can kind of rely on this thing to get tank past a lot of stuff. It just does a lot of damage
too, so.
Big net was always doing a lot.
I would not put it A.
You don't think A? No. I don't know, early game you rely on a lot.
Alright.
I don't know, maybe we can revise, but alright. Bazooka, I remember these were good for vehicles and nothing else, but they missed a ton.
Yeah, I mean, I'd probably put that C.
Yeah,
it was fine. Bio Grenader, I'd probably put that C as well. I didn't really use them early game, and the poison was so
and when you get them, it's I think it's a bad unit by the time that you get them. I think it's 50s or something like that. The Chinook, on the other hand, this Chinook was so good, dude. I'd
probably put it A. Yeah. Just because, in terms of it not being a...
Yeah, I think I'm going to move this guy down to B.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Chinook's A because it was definitely a big, important unit in boss streak for a while.
Yeah, you could just chunk, anything without armor just really easily.
Yeah.
Dexter Fragment, one of the construct drops.
I didn't like it. That was my personal opinion. I would never use it in anything.
Yeah, honestly, as dope as it was to flex, I think it's definitely probably either B or C.
I'd put it C because I legitimately never used it.
Yeah, Spider Wasp Egg, this thing's an immediate D tier, dude.
I don't even remember
these things are so trash. You would just spray poison and 3 in front. It would be tanky. It's basically a worse electric wall, which we don't have on here. But
Elemental Troop.
Yeah, that's
definitely
an easy S tier.
Used 2 or 3 of those in boss strike.
Yeah, these things were so strong. The resistances were so good. Flame Troop. Early game. I think once again it's probably B.
Yeah, I'd put it B. I mean, it was good early game, but once you got to decently high level, it was pretty much ineffective. And unusable. Frostbite, that's D for sure.
Yeah, these things are trash. Not worth the nanopods. The freeze is chill, but why would you ever do that over an elemental troop? Ever. Basically, Gold Tank is just a gold heavy tank, so it's just I think it would be C.
Yeah, it's pretty trash. Never really used them.
These things, however, I do remember using these in boss strikes. I remember they were just good for shooting. They had the 1 in front and then the 6 in back.
Yeah, but dude, I'd put them C.
C?
Yeah, damn. I'm not putting them B because I never used chem tanks really.
I don't know. That's kind of rough. I don't know. I'll put it in C. I'll put it in C for now. All right, we got heavy Recon. I remember
early game
these
it went kind of hard.
Yeah, these definitely did go kind of hard. They had the flame little thing too.
One went hard.
One of the first checkerboard attacks.
Junior officer, I'd definitely go B on the junior officer because His like, I think he had the 3 shots.
Yeah.
Early game, like that melted.
Yeah, like
stuff without
assassination.
armor.
I almost want to put A, but like I'm not going to. Yeah, the legendary sandworm here definitely represents just like all the legendary animals because they were just downright broken.
Yeah, they were
just
broken.
Completely broken.
Definitely S tier.
If you didn't have these things, your boss strike point potential just went down in the trash. Lightning Dragoon. I would say this is definitely A, probably.
Yeah, they were pretty effective for a while because they stunned, right?
Yeah, they did stun, and then they went in that arc formation.
Yeah, like the little it was pretty effective. Mech Troop,
Mech Troop,
definitely
immediate S.
Most broken by far, most broken.
Best unit, probably. This is probably the best
I'd
unit.
say
in
that's
the
the
game.
best unit in the game by far.
Yeah, Mega Tank.
I'd put the Mega Tank as an A tier. It's nothing too special, but like
Yeah, it's just more of
they
like
were
a
pretty
wall.
important. Like
Yeah, just out of their importance, they're definitely either
you just
A
need
or
the
S.
tanks.
But yeah, I probably would put A. Melee fragment. Honestly,
I didn't use any fragments.
my melee fragment, I used it. I had one. I was all hype about it. It sucked. Remember it specifically not even doing that much, and
It's
it
just
would
like
die.
it's just like a hype. It's just like a hype unit.
Yeah, I would put it probably C. I don't know, maybe B. It can do damage, so I'll put it in B.
Mini tank, pretty important early game.
I might put this in A, dude.
I'd put it A.
It has the same level of importance as mega tanks in the later game.
Right. Early game. Yeah, I agree.
Peacekeepers is almost like the same. That's where it's a toss-up between the Peacekeeper and light tank, or the mini tank.
Yeah, I feel you. I'd put it as B just because like
they can't kill, can it? I think there was like the reason the Peacekeeper like it could like get people to 1 health, but it couldn't kill.
Yeah.
We have like this is like plasma
tank.
tanks in general. But I got the
didn't
heavy
like
one.
anything plasma, but I know you were a plasma guy.
Yeah, it was just like the armor penetration that I really liked on it, but I don't know. It's like if you're gonna put like it should definitely be the same level as the heavy chem.
Yeah, I agree.
I would say it's definitely equal there.
Portable wall, I'd probably put that D tier. I mean, I've never once seen anyone use portable wall for any reason.
It's just like another like the electric fence. If it was here, it would probably be like maybe like B or something like that. But this is obviously like the egg, and this just kind of sucked. The range fragment, I knew people. I didn't have this, but I knew people thought it was heat.
I mean,
I think people would blow stuff apart with this. Like I actually think this might be. I
had one either.
I think this might be A.
Dude, I don't know.
I think this might actually be A.
Dude, I want to put it A because I don't think it was really heavily used among the higher levels, and like because when I think of this, I'm thinking like boss strike strat. I don't think many people would put.
Dang, that feels disrespectful. It's definitely better than the melee one, so I might just shift this one down.
All right, that's fine.
And then keep that one above because the range was definitely better than that one.
Right.
Ranger, I don't know. I don't remember using the Ranger that much.
I think it had like another 3 times attack or maybe like a 5 times.
Yeah, it was like
that.
Decent. It was like a better trooper.
It was fine. Like
so
I'd
like
put it C. Yeah.
Damn, melee and Ranger. Well, it's like relative to where they are.
Salamander was just like a flame trooper on steroids. And didn't really do anything for me. I'd probably put it C tier just because like.
Yeah, I'd probably.
I think it was nanopods too. No.
Yeah, it was.
Kind of a waste.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't even know what that's called.
Tank Crusher, bro.
That's a tank. Why is it red?
It's red because I found the rebel version of it.
Yeah, they were honestly kind of solid.
Honestly, I think that's definitely an A tier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a pretty solid promo unit, but like in terms of promo units, so like you definitely will be better off buying like the legendary animals or.
Yeah, but when this thing came around, it does work.
Decent.
Tank Killer,
I'd put that A as well, just because of its importance for like killing.
Yeah.
Sentinel and or not the Sentinel.
Yeah, it's just so much damage. You just like can't get over the damage.
Yeah.
Trebuchet, I know people abused these.
Yeah, I'd put that
game.
A. Trebuchet, just because like when you got them ranked 6, they were absurd.
Yeah.
Veteran, I'd also put as A.
Yeah, these are pretty important. Like definitely best one of the units, like soldiers in the game.
Before you like got max rank and like had all nanopod units, or the veteran was definitely important. The boar. Both like the B10 and like
the B10 too. Yeah, I think this might be.
I'd put them as S because
I would
always
agree.
Used them.
I would definitely
always use them in boss strike. Wimp, I'd probably put the Wimp. Bro, I'd honestly.
They're like so essential.
Bro, I'd put them S because of like Wimp drops, because like
you
use them to rank up all your units.
Yeah,
like,
Wimp drops were so good.
Much. Plus,
don't
like, you
know.
could just, like, you could wimp push, like, a boss strike just to, like, get cheap points, too.
Yeah, exactly. They were essential for that.
And then last
yeah,
but
this
not
garbage.
least,
All the young animals represented by this raptor. Yeah, if there was a tier below, I would put it like
yeah, they don't
definitely in
even
that
deserve
one.
to be on a 2 list.
Yeah.
The worst
I don't even know why I
nanobot
got
units in the
that.
game, honestly.
Yeah, so honestly, we got a decent spread on here, looking pretty good. But yeah, guys, this was our tier list of, sort of an abbreviated list of all the units in the game. I don't know if you guys specifically remember, but there is like so many units in the game. So maybe eventually this can be expanded in some form. But for now, we just wanted to do like a certain list with some of our favorites from, the game. So
Yeah, I mean, if you guys have any comments, any objections, any feedback, any thoughts, feel free to comment. If something in your mind was not on here that you thought belonged on here in some fashion, let us know.
Yeah, we definitely didn't include everything. So
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys can put in the comments where you think some of your favorite units would be. So,
We're gonna continue to just like make fun stuff like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever it may be. So just stay tuned for whatever we have next. So we'll catch you guys later.
all right, see it.